Hey, what's up, man? Welcome back to my channel, Paisa channel, first and only Paisa channel, man. I was I changed the name of the channel to the felony channel, man. But I lost a lot of viewers, so I decided to put it back on the Paisa channel, man. Seems to attract more viewers with that name, and anywho, man, today's title, man. You already seen it, man. 40 hits in less than 5 minutes, man. And this happened in high desert. And the reason why it happened is a lot of reasons, man. The clash of two races, the clash of two races, but why it doesn't happen with another race, let's say the Sureños and the whites. It does happen, but not as often as the Sureños and the blacks. And on this particular reason, they from because I was there. Nobody told me. I was there. I participated in both riots. And the first one, as you guys already know, most prisons they only have one basketball court, and some races they want to take over the whole court without you don't have to ask permission, just to come to an agreement and ask the next man out of respect. Hey, today we're gonna use the whole court. Is that all right with you? You're not asking them to permission, like I said, but it's out of respect. Hey, what if, hey, check it out, man. We got a tournament going on today. Can we use the whole court, man? And next time, whenever you need it, it's all yours. It's out of courtesy, respect. You don't just go and take over the whole court just because you feel like it on that day. It's not gonna happen. Well, you might do that with the older car, once or two, three times, but then they're gonna get mad too, because they're more like kickback. But this time they did it with the wrong crowd, man. They did it with they tried to do it to the wrong crowd, and at this time, man, there were some hard headaches on both sides, blacks and Mexicans. This is early in the morning, man. This is like around nine in the morning. I think it was on a weekend. No, I don't think it was on a weekend yard, because not many of us came out. And since the blacks had a tournament, they all came out to the tournament. They had a few tournaments. And what happened was they just went and, they decided to take over the whole court that day. They needed the whole court, but they didn't, like I said, they didn't let the Sureños know they were going to do it. So the Sureños, being, the hard-headed that they are, they went and hit him up. Hey, check it out, man. We want to play basketball too. So they decided, hey, today we got a tournament. You're not gonna use it. So they started exchanging words. And we were playing. Me and there was only like 6 paisas out on the yard. Like I said, this is on a weekend yard, and like on weekends, only A1A comes out, meaning whoever's got a job comes out to the yard. A2Bs, they stay home for the weekend. Unless you get a CEO that is real cool and, hey, can I come out? But like for events like this, when this type of things happen, if they see you on the yard, who let you out? And that's why they always use a card that shows you status. You A1A, you get to come out to the yard, and the COs they check on that card, and the reason they don't let you out if you're not A1A is because their ass get in trouble for letting you out, like I said, on this particular reason. So anywho, man, we're playing a handball, me and some other paisas, when we see a crowd over there by the basketball court. And the basketball court is right next to the tower on BR, high desert, right? And we looked, and and like I said, they were crowding up, and They were gathering, you know, they were getting together, the homies and the Sureños, you know, I mean, the homies and the blacks, they were talking, but all of a sudden, we looked and boom, the blacks rushed, they started rushing the homies. So I told the Paisas, you know, vámonos. I was this Paisa from Sinaloa and 2, 3 more from Jalisco and another one from Tijuana. Saludos a Tijuana. You know, before I continue with this video, man, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, man. We need more subscribers, and we need more subscribers, man. Come on, I only got like 1,200. We need at least 2,000. So anywho, man, we looked over there, and the homies and the blacks are getting up. So I told the Paisas, you know, hey, vámonos. So we rush over there, and we start getting into it, man. And, you know, and the blacks, you know, because I know these for a fact because I got the paperwork. There were 240. It was only 40 of us between the Paisas and the homies, the Sureños. So the way they did it, it was cool, man. The way they did it, the blacks, you know, they formed like a wall, and they, you know, but we didn't back up on neta. And I'm not trying to be, you know, I'm not trying to lie or not. So we started getting into it. But what they did is they were pulling people in, and they were fucking them up, man. They were beating them up. So like I said, they did a cool thing. They formed like a big old fucking wall. And it was hard to fucking, you know, to whoever will, you know, jump in to the front, they will get sucked into the crowd and he'll get beat up. So we were like, you know, just running around and trying to get one-on-one. And there was a black dude knocking fools out, man. He was knocking them out, knocking them down, not out, because I didn't see nobody went out. And I seen this Paisa, he was a Sureño, but he was a homie out of Sac, eh? I think his name was Miley. He took these crutches from this other vato, man, or Travieso. And he went and got the dude, the black dude that was knocking people down. He smashed the crutches right on his neck, and a lot of big fucking pedazos came out, splinters. So we started, you know, we started chasing a few blacks, and we didn't do that much of a damage. So anywho, the gooners came deep as fuck. They started, they put the yard down, but we were lying right next to the blacks. You know, like I said, we never back up, we never back down. We were como gallo, we were right there, como gallo, like a rooster, a fighting rooster, we were right on the line. And these two homies, you know, they were over there by 3 buildings. They rushed like 2 or 3 blacks, right? Boom, they got up and they rushed the blacks on 3, like around 3 buildings. And the SEALs looked, they turned around and they rushed that way. And so when they rushed that way, we all got up again and boom, 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 we started getting up. And so then now, you know, they started shooting the big Bertha. Boom, 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 boom. And people was going down, man, and a lot of us was getting beat up. And saludos to all the gente, you know, everybody, man. Drinking my chanate. So anywho, man, we started, you know, when they started using the real gun, that's when, you know, everybody started separating. They went their way, we went our way. So, and I was still fucking running around like a fucking chicken with no head, man. I was running around I had a little, you know, a little pedazo from, you know, from the crutches, and I was just trying to see who I can get, man. But, you know, there was too many of them, you know, and they were, you know, like I said, you know, I didn't want to get cut up in the middle, so I was just swinging wild. So everybody is calling me, hey, Angel, ya estuvo, güey, ya estuvo. So I turn around and everybody is over there by the handball court. So I started rushing, and I felt the fucking not the tower, the main tower, but the CO from the building, ta with the black gun. So eventually, you know, at the end, a lot of no, not a lot of us, a paisa named Aguitas and some other Sureños got hurt, like I said, it's 240 against us, against 40, and it was cool, and everything till they, the blacks, they started fucking screaming and yelling racial fucking slurs, racial words, man, towards us and the paisas and the homies. That's right, fucking beaner. Ha, 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 ha. When the MTA came around, asking, "Are you alright? You right?" And I was telling the paisas, "Don't go, man. Don't go to the fucking MTA." But Agüita was fucked up, man. Oh, man, I gotta go, man. I hurt. So they picked him up and ha, 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 that's right, fucking beaner, fucking wetback, woo, this woo. Like I said, man, I'm not making shit up. I was there when it happened. So we went in lockdown for like 6-8 months, man, and the homies we're supposed to get up. We had little juntas. We had little meetings where we used to, like Mac Rep and me. I picked a few paisas that were solid, and the homies, they picked a few homies también. We used to go and do meetings with the blacks, to try to squash that thing. But we were planning to do something, man. We're trying to get them in that meeting, but somebody piece it up and say something, and that didn't happen. We went to the chow, and the SEALs were deep as fuck. They had 2 fucking gunners. They had, they had the lieutenant, the captain, and the fucking Captain Brittles, and the goon squad. They had everybody there, man. All the whole fucking police, fucking the COs and the whole fucking institution guarding us. So anywho, man, so but the homies decided to do a next move. They planned another fucking move, and this was, let us just come out of lockdown, and we're gonna handle that shit, man. And yeah, man, little by little they started letting people out, and the Sureños, they came and hit me up, man. Hey, Angela, we need some fierros, homie. So I facilitated like at least fucking from 40 to 50 fierros, big ass fucking bone crashers, man. Big ass fucking pieces. And even the Sureños, when they used to look at him, when I gave it, they were like, "God damn, pinches paisas tan locos, güey." They were like, "God damn, this shit's fucking." They fell in love with them motherfuckers, man. There was a paisa. You give him any type of fierro, square fierro, or round fierro, or whatever, and you tell me, make me a navaja, make me one of those navajas, one of those blades that they put on the roosters, with the hook. He'll do it, no? And he did a few for me. The bone crashers, the ice picks, they were fucking crazy as fuck, man. They were like the tip. They were like, God damn, man. Whoever gets. Matter of fact, when I talk about me hitting my best friend, it was one of them, man. They were huge. Like I said, man, the Sureños fell in love with them with them fucking pieces, man. And so we didn't need to bring them out, because on that period when we were in lockdown, the COs they searched the yard, not one or not two, like numerous times, man. But I had some fierros hidden under the fucking CO's desk, under the fucking CO's podium. Me and this guy, we used to do some crazy shit, man. And so I used to tell me, there's one over here, there's one over there. I gave him like 40 pedazos, man. So on the next yard, the homies, they decided, hey, paisas, don't get involved. Hey, just go and play your game, and we're gonna handle this shit, man. Just keep trucha and just give us the pieces that we need. So we did it, and on the next yard, man, it was all bad, man. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was 40 blacks and 20, because we made the other half of the Mexicans, 20 Paisas and 20 Sureños, but they told us not to get involved. So they all rashed, the 20 Sureños rashed like 40, 50 blacks. And one day I heard Gunners Collective saying the blacks are the biggest, but we are the most, meaning there's more raza than, but that's not the case. I never seen the Sureños and the Norteños and the whites and the Paisas and the Bulls, like they say, against the blacks. It was always the Sureños. I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna put too much into it. It was, and I seen another riot in Folsom. It was like maybe 20, 30 Sureños against like 200 blacks, and it happened. And I seen that shit in Pelican Bay, and I didn't see the Sureños and like I said, the homies and the Norteños, the Mexicans, the Pais, they all get involved. Nah, it was just the Sureños. And I'm not putting the Sureños up there, but I'm just saying it like it is, man. I'm not trying to discredit what Gunner's saying, but he should know better, man. In prison is not numbers, is whoever's right, man. And they were right. The Sureños at this time, they were right, because they did respect not only the Paisas but the homies, calling us fucking wetbacks, fucking beaners. Yeah, that's right. Go back to Mercedes. I'm not putting, like I said, I'm not putting too much into it, but they did, man. They were real disrespectful when they were picking up the bodies, not the bodies, because nobody was there, but when they were picking us up to go to the MTA. And on the second round, when the Sureños got their money, like I said, I was there. Nobody told me. They were real respectful. They were picking up they picked most of them up to the MTA, man. They flew them up. They did some fucking damage, man. They stabbed like 40 of them, the whole fucking yard. They got off on the whole, I seen this homie, Termite, little motherfucker from, I forgot where he was from, man. Bell Garden, Kansas Street, somewhere over there. One of those barrios in LA. Little Termite, I knew him because he was from Jalisco también. We used to chop it up, and this motherfucker, little fucker, man, he got up on top of the biggest black dude right in front of the tower, man. He was getting him. He got him like at least like 50, 60 times, man. He was getting him. He got on top of him. And right when this happened, like a week, not a week, like a month later, I went to the hole, and everybody that was in the hole, they were telling me, hey, do you see what Termite did? And I said, yeah, man, that motherfucker crazy. He goes, the only reason he didn't get shot is because the fucking the rifle, I think it's the Mini 14 fucking jam. That shit fucking jammed, man. But the tower told me, you lucky motherfucker. But I seen the lieutenant, the COs, like the whole fucking the watch office came out, man, trying to, they were fucking hitting homeboy with the stick. He wouldn't get off of this fool, man. And but the reason I'm saying this video, man, I'm telling this story, man, is because it's not good to be racist, man. They were, at that time, they say, well, how come Mexicans don't like blacks? It is because the same reason, maybe it's the same reason, because blacks don't like Mexicans. But I'm out here on the street is a whole fucking different thing, man. Everybody's doing his own thing, man. And it's sad how, a little fucking thing, they should have just let the blacks, use the court, but it's pride, man, is what it is, pride. And you will become racist, man, in prison. I don't give a fuck, because like I said, I almost did 25 years and seeing the separation and the racial the tension against all the races. You become racist, man. And like I said, the same it is because of the same reason they don't like us, we don't like them. It's a clash of two races. But it's 2023, man. It shouldn't be like that, man. And I'm gonna give you a story. I'm gonna give you an example, man. One day I was on the bus, man, and where I live, there's a lot of tourism. I seen this black lady, maybe 40, with this young girl. She was about 14, man. They were in my town, and I was riding the bus, and they were right next to me, man. And We went, we passed by a McDonald's restaurant, and she goes, "Oh no, it wasn't a McDonald's. It was I think it was a Burger King. Burger King, one of them two, man." And the little girl she goes, "Hey," she was black, but she was like Dominican or Cuban. She goes, Mama, can you buy me a hamburger? ¿Me compras una hamburguesa? And the lady goes, "Ay, chingado," in Spanish, right? Chingado, like, and the expression that I seen in her face was like, "Hey, don't you see the situation we are in, and you asking for a hamburger?" And I was like, man, I felt bad, man. I felt bad because there was times in my life, when I was like that, when I felt like, eating something and I didn't do it because, lack of money, because I was a broke motherfucker, man. And I was like, man, I started thinking, and I was like, man, do something positive today, man. Do some, come on, do it. And I started, and I say, "Lady, excuse me. Oiga," le dije, "¿está bien si yo le compro la hamburguesa a ella? Is it alright if I buy the burger for her?" She goes, No. And the little girl, she looked at me, and she was like, she was smiling. She was like, that's right. And she goes, No, you're not buying nothing for her. And I didn't want her to think, that I was, because there is, some cases where motherfuckers trying to hit a little girl, man. And she was like 14, but I'm not a freaking chomo. And I was like, "Hey, check it out, man. Let me put half of the money. I put half of the money, and you put the other half. How about that?" She goes, No. And the little girl was like, and she was smiling like, yeah. She was shaking her head like, yeah. I was looking at, and that's something, even she didn't want to do it. She didn't want to take the money, man. And I had the money in my hand, but I felt bad, man, because being broke and is a fucked up thing, man. And all these fucking incidents, all these battles between the razas and the blacks, it makes you broke. It makes you more ignorant. When you lack education, man, and it's easier for you to get manipulated, man. When you racist and stupid like that, man, it's easier for you not to overcome to get better jobs, because you get stuck in that mentality, man. You close yourself, and that's what is happening with our races, man, with the blacks and the Mexicans. Being racist it leads to poverty, ignorance, man, and that leads to prison, man. To go to prison and you think you're better than the next man. And I know they were racist, the blacks were racist, and the Sureños, they just did what they had to do, man, but just like I said, man, that that doesn't help, man. That doesn't help anybody, man. Because the youngsters, they want to be like you, man. Help somebody. It doesn't matter if it's black. Like I say, if it's black, if it's brown, if it's Chinese, man, if it's Paisa, man, help somebody, man. It feels good to help somebody. And with that, I'm out, man. I hope you like this video, and subscribe, hit the notification, man, and let me know what you think in the comments, man. God bless you, man, and I'm sorry, for the stupid things that I did in my life, man. Including being racist, but I'm working on that shit, man, because like I did my whole life in prison, and it's not easy to get that shit out, man. But I'm trying to be a better man. Peace to everybody, man. To all the brothers, blacks, paisas, chicanos, norteños, sureños, bulldogs, and whites, man, chinos también. God bless you. Stay strong, man. With that, I'm out. Peace.